Hello! Welcome to the Fake Idol Project Showcase. You just watched our cover of The Dice Are Cast by Quartet Night. FIP is super excited to be hosting a panel here at IdolCon, especially one that showcases our many amazing members. We will be showing you a ton of unreleased dance covers as well as some bonus content, so be sure to stick around until the end. In between videos, we will also have our members answering some questions to help you get to know them better. With that said, let me introduce myself. I'm Neon from Fake Idol Project, and my first question is who does what in terms of video production? That's editing, set design, build, costume making, etc. We have several skilled members in our group. Many of the IdolCon videos were edited by me, but Logie and Arisinga are also excellent editors. Sets are usually designed and built by whoever is in the video. For example, I designed the Alien set, Plum designed the Love and Game set, and Xeon designed the Ichini Sankaku set. Whoever was in the video helped build it. For costumes, when we don't do an official costume set, it's usually a group effort to design something based off the aesthetic of the song. And if we have to make something, it's usually up to the person who is wearing the costume to get it done. Filming has been done with tripods recently because of quarantine. We're hoping to have some videos with some MV-style camera work out soon, so keep an eye out for that. And my second question is, what other dance groups do you guys look up to? Some idol groups that we really love to see and interact with are Starish Idols, Crescent Stars, Perfect Trio Project, Danzu Dash, Peachy Parade, Project Shooting Stars, Triad Regality, and Cortesque, just to name a few. We love seeing their content on our feeds, and watching their videos gets us through the low motivation times that COVID brings. If you want to follow some other amazing groups, message us for recommendations. Now, put your paws together from Nyambari from A3.
Hey everyone, this is Artemis with Fake Idol Project. Some of you might know me as Artemis from Queen's Future Idols as well. You just finished watching our cover of Nyanbare. Before we move on to our next song, I've been asked to answer a couple of questions for you all. The first question I got was, what are some things that you've learned from being in a cosplay idol group? So through my experience in both Queen's Future Idols and Fake Idol Project, I think that the most important things are communication and compromise. Without communicating with each other, it's really hard to know what page everyone's on. You just want to make sure that everyone is doing okay, that they aren't having any issues, make sure no one is struggling with dances or costumes or anything like that. And just keeping up with each other really makes everyone feel like we're on the same page and that we're all at the same place and getting along well and that no one's getting frustrated. Compromise is also important because especially in larger groups like we have here and with Queen's Future Idols, when you have a lot of people coming together, there's a lot of conflict of interest sometimes. So I think it's important that everyone compromises and sometimes does things outside of their comfort zone or maybe even tries something new just so that we can get someone else's dream project done. The second question I was asked to answer is, why did I join Fake Idol Project? So I've been working with Queen's Future Idols for about 3 years, and when we had our most recent live at Comic-Con, which was back in February, we actually invited Fake Idol Project to perform with us on stage. And when they were up there on stage, they just all looked like they were having so much fun and that everyone was just getting along. And their costumes were simple but really, really well coordinated. And it just looked like they were having a great time. And it's just something that I wanted to be a part of. I thought that, maybe I could make the drive just once in a while to go hang out with them and see if maybe we can do some fun dances that aren't quite the same as what I've been doing. They do a lot of male idol stuff, so I could try doing that. All I've really done is Love Live so far. So I thought it would be a good opportunity, and so far it hasn't disappointed me. Fake Idol Project was really our biggest fans in the audience at that performance. They were always so fun, held together in the crowd. They had their pin lights and they were cheering for us, and it just made me so happy. They really looked like a happy family. So it's been really welcoming to be in this group. So the next song that we have is going to be a performance of Alien Alien. This is a song by Nayutali N, featuring Hatsune Miku, and even though it's a solo song, we will be doing a special 5-member version for the dance. So I hope you all enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Plum. I'm the leader of FIP, and I'm here to answer a few questions for you before we move on. Now, the first question I got is, how was FIP formed? It's actually just a bunch of us were hanging out, and we all have been in dance groups previously, but for one reason or another had to quit or stop dancing, and we decided that we were all finally in a position where we could get back to it. So it was just a group of friends who just decided that they wanted to dance again, and we've tried to be as inclusive as we can with as many of our friends as we can by doing all sorts of different kinds of groups so that everybody can participate. We're really about friendship here. The next question I got was, how did you get your name and logo? So our name is actually, we don't take ourselves too seriously. We were thinking about what would be a little humorous and also denote that we're, of course, idols. We settled on Fake Idol Project because we know we're not professionals. We aren't professional dancers. We know we mess up sometimes and we aren't like super professional in our image. We're a little silly, so we decided that Fake Idol Project would probably be a good name to go with. And our logo was designed by our member Mask, and of course it has a mask because it's like we're pretending to be idols. The last question I got is, what's it like performing from different franchises? And honestly, it's expensive. We're doing a lot of franchises like back to back right now, and for every franchise it's like we have to have wigs for each character, we have to have costumes for each character, and we have to have sets for every dance that we do. So everything is a little expensive. Of course, it's really fun because you get to be all sorts of different types of personalities, you get to do different kinds of makeup, and you get to like style different types of wigs and wear different types of clothes. And it's always really fun to get to interact with everybody as different characters and take lots of pictures together, but overall it's expensive but fun. And now the next dance that we have for you is Love and Game by Mezzo and Yunosuke from Idolish 7 and Trigger. Enjoy!
Yo, this is Griffin Senpai Cosplay with Fake Idol Project, bringing to you another few questions that's been asked to me personally from a lot of our fans. First, we have here, what are some of my favorite musical artists? Me personally, being a huge fan of dance, I like a lot of hip hop, so people like Childish Gambino, Kyle, Amine, some of those rappers that kind of put out music that make you want to dance and make you feel good. Other than that, I'm a huge rocker. Some of my favorite bands are bands like Avenged Sevenfold, bands like 3 Days Grace, because we all have to appease that inner edginess inside of us. Another question I have is, what cons / idol festivals are you looking forward to after the corona? Me personally, I have a hankering to head out to Holiday Matsuri down in Florida. It's one of my favorite cons ever. Despite it only being 3 days, it's very magical. Other than that, of course, I love hitting up the girls with the idol groups over in Atlanta, over at Anime Weekend Atlanta and MomoCon, when hopefully we should have a Idol Fest there soon. Other than that, that's all the questions I have to answer for you today. Thank you for being a part of our fan base, and here's Natsu Shiose.
Hi, I'm Zion from Fake Idol Project, here to answer some questions. So the first one is, how do you decide what to work on next? And so that kind of depends. If we have an event coming up that makes sense for like a certain show or like genre, since we do a couple different things, we'll decide based off of that. But if it's just like we just want any project, normally either Plum or Neon will suggest something, and then based off of the number of people that are like active right now and can do stuff, and just kind of like what everyone's interests are at the moment, we'll decide based off of that. And then for next question, from conception to publishing, how long does it usually take to finish a video? For the people that live together, it takes about 3 weeks to learn the dance, film it at the end of the second week, and then the third week is just editing. But once again, with quarantine, some stuff takes a little bit longer, so the big group stuff, probably at least a month, just because people are busy and have different schedules. We expect like so many practices before actually filming. And then next, please enjoy Ichini Sankaku from A3.
Hey everyone, arisinga here. I answer a few questions for you guys. Is there a character or group you're excited to cosplay as or cover? Probably Kanata from Love Live, the new game. I have her idol costume, so I'm looking really forward to cosplaying that and hopefully filming a cover of her dance, her solo. What is your favorite part of being an idol? Probably the challenge of learning new dances, and I also love being able to dance with friends, and I've made a lot of friends through the idol community and dance, so just probably my favorite part, being able to dance with friends. And speaking of dancing with friends, up next we have this one by Reveal, filmed by me and Artemis. So we're hoping you guys enjoy this, and up next, this one. Enjoy!
Hey guys, I'm Mask Charade. I'm actually currently on hiatus from dance due to an injury. but I'm here to answer a few questions for you guys for the Q&A. And the first question was, who is your favorite character from a male idol anime? And I am torn between Kurusu from Utono Prince Sama and Izumi Mitsuki from Idolish 7, so clearly I have a type. And the second question was, do you have any prior experience dancing? And I did tap and ballet when I was a kid, and then quit dancing for several years until Plum, who put FIP together, came up to me and was like, hey, do you want to join this dance troupe? And this was several projects ago. And then I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done modern dance. I don't even know if I know how to dance anymore. And she was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. We can teach you, it's fine. And I was like, okay, all right, I'll give it a shot. Ended up having a ton of fun and doing several more projects with everybody, and then we put FIP together, and I guess the rest is history. Up next, we have Pythagoras Fighter from Idolish 7. I was, of course, Mitsuki. And I can honestly say it's probably the most fun I've ever had filming a dance, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Hey there everyone, I'm Logie from Fake Idol Project, and today I'm going to be answering my questions for you. Now my first question was, what's the hardest part of being an idol? And honestly, I gotta say, it's the dancing. Dancing's never been easy for me. It's never been something I've been good at, but after a lot of trials and tribulations, I'm finally at a point where I'm comfortable with it and I really enjoy doing it. And for my other question, it's, how did you initially get into cosplay? And now this is going to be a bit of a strange answer, I suppose, but a long time ago when I was around like 12 years old, I used to be really into these Zelda parody YouTube videos of these guys like cosplaying the characters and going over the story beats of the games and doing their own little comedic spin on it. And I tried that out on one of my old, now deleted, embarrassing YouTube channels, and I had a good time with it. I cosplayed Link, and I went to my local con for the first time, and ever since I have been hooked in this community, and I wouldn't leave even if I wanted to. This next dance, by the way, is by Trigger from Idolish 7, so keep your leopard eyes peeled.
Hi everybody, I'm Elmo from Fake Idol Project, and I'll be excited to help answer a couple questions today. So the first question I got was, what has been your favorite project so far? And really, I think my favorite project has been Alien. It was a lot of fun. We got to have some great outfits. The choreography was very silly and fun, and we just got to have a good time. So I think that one would probably be my favorite. And the second question I got was, what would you recommend to someone who wants to get started dancing but doesn't know how? Honestly, my best advice, get a group of friends, people you can enjoy being around, find a dance or a song that you really enjoy, whether you know how to do it or not, and just have fun trying to learn it. Be patient with it, watch it on YouTube or whatever video player you use like Nico, and have a good time with it. Up next, our dance routine is going to be Poison Kiss by Quartet Night, and hope you guys enjoy our performance. Thanks.
Hello everyone, I'm Milk from Fake Idol Project, and I'm here to answer some of y'all's questions. Now my first question is, where would your dream shoot be? The first place that comes to mind is Times Square in New York City. Now I know that probably sounds like, well, everyone performs in Times Square, so why? I personally got to visit Times Square when I was 18, and I just remember everything being so cool, and it had such an awesome atmosphere. All the street artists that were there, it was just overall a really good time. So I think that would be a really cool opportunity to have just in general. My second question is, what is your favorite way to warm up before dancing? And I cannot stress this enough, stretching, stretching, stretching. I have genetic joint disorders, so I have to be super, super careful before dancing. Making sure that I'm all stretched out and I'm all loosened up makes it to where it is so much easier to guarantee that I'm not going to get hurt while practicing. And I think that's the most important thing. It's not always fun. I know stretching can be boring, but I cannot stress how important it is. Now, the next thing that is coming up is our video of Double Dream Feet, which is a parody video based off of Idol Masters Kirame Kirari. I think I can speak for everyone when I say it was so much fun to film this dance, and I can't wait for everyone to see it. Even though we're so far apart because of quarantine, I think getting to do this dance made everybody feel like we were so much closer, even with the distance. So I hope you guys enjoy.
I'm Bailey from Fake Idol Project, and I've been asked to answer a couple of questions and also close out the show tonight. My first question is, what are my hobbies outside of Fake Idol Project and dancing? I really enjoy playing video games, listening to K-pop, and doing K-pop dances, but I also really enjoy watching movies with friends and by myself. My second question is, what's my favorite part about FIP? I joined FIP a little late, coming from another idol group, and I just love how close everybody is. We're all just one big happy family. We all have fun filming together, talking to each other every day, and it is really just like one big idol family. It is time to bring you some never before seen behind the scenes content. We hope you've enjoyed our wonderful showcase, and we hope that you follow us on social media and keep up with us, and we hope you've enjoyed.